Good morning. Today we can discuss about the applications of trigonometry, and here only two concepts are there, that is angle of elevation and angle of depression, that I will teach you once the numericals are started. Okay, so here write down the first question. Write down the first question. A tower casts a shadow. A tower casts a shadow 30-meter long, 30-meter long, full stop. At the same time, 2-meter tall object, 2-meter tall object nearby casts a shadow of, casts a shadow, casts a shadow 3-meter long, 3-meter long. What is the height of the tower? What is the height of the tower? We will repeat this. A tower casts a shadow of 30-meter long. Okay. At the same time, 2-meter tall object nearby casts a shadow 3-meter long. Okay. What is the height of the tower? Okay. So first option is given 15 meter. B 20 meter. C 25 meter. D 30 meter. Okay, so here they are saying there is one tower, okay, and the tower is of 30 meter, sorry, the tower is there whose shadow is casting 30 meters. Okay, so here suppose this is, we have a tower, this is the ground, okay, and it casts a shadow somewhere here, and this from tower to this distance is 30. Okay, and they are saying at the same time 2-meter tall object nearby cast a 3-meter long shadow. Okay, means what, here we have, means we took one 2-meter long object, tall object, and that cast a shadow of 3-meter. Okay, this is given 2-meter object and this cast a shadow of 3-meter. Okay, so we have this. Then they are asking what is the height of the tower. Okay, can you relate this? Can you relate something? Here one object is there which is of 2-meter and it casts a shadow of 3-meter. And here we have a tower, it casts a shadow of 30-meter. Okay, and we have to calculate the tower of this. So how can you calculate here? Can anyone? Dekho, whenever this kind of questions will come for 1 or 2 marks, then we can use some properties. Okay, so that properties are what? If we want to find out the height of the tower, then we have a formula. By we can use a similar triangles property, and we can write here height of a tower. Height of a tower is equal to height of a object. Height of object upon shadow. Shadow of that object into the shadow of the tower. Shadow of the tower. So always remember this formula. This is very important. Whenever this kind of questions will come, no need to apply here value, then find out the hypotenuse, and again you can show the similarity, long process. Okay, so instead of that, height of a tower, so height of a object upon shadow of the object into shadow of the tower. So height of the object is here 2. Okay, I am talking about object, means this. So now here shadow cast how much? 3, and shadow of the tower is how much here? 30. So this is what get cancelled, and here 10. So 10 into 2 is a 20 meter. So this is what? 20 meter. Getting? See here it is 10 times of that object, and shadow is also 10 times of the shadow of the object. Getting this? So copy this and note it down this, and somewhere you can make it a box for this formula. So here option is 20 meter. Okay, then write down the next question. Is everyone finished this? Write down a ladder leans against the wall. A ladder leans against a wall. Full stop. The ladder is 10 meters long. The ladder is 10 meters long and makes a 60-degree angle. Makes a 60-degree angle with the ground. So, how far is the ladder? How far is the ladder from the base of the wall? From the base of the wall. Okay. So I will repeat this question. A ladder leans against a wall. The ladder is 10 meter long and makes 60-degree angle with the ground. Full stop. How far is the ladder from the base of a wall? Okay. So options are given. Write down 5 meter, B 7.5 meter, C 10 meters, D 15 meters. Okay, D is 15 meters. So here it's very easy. So read and try to draw the figure first. Okay, so there is one ladder and that is placed against the wall. So here what? This is the ground and this is what? Wall. So that means it makes an angle 90 degree over here, and what they are saying, it leans the ladder against the wall. Okay, and the ladder is of 10 meter. So suppose this is what the ladder. Okay, they kept over here, and ladder is having total length of the ladder is 10 meter. Okay, and it makes an angle with the ground is 60 degree. Okay, that is only given 60 degree with an ground. How far the ladder is kept from this building? So this distance I have to calculate here. Okay, so now if you name it this as a B, C, so I am interested in this distance, correct? So we can apply here cot theta. Okay, so cot theta is nothing but what? Adjacent BC by opposite, we want hypotenuse. Then can we go for here cos theta? Cos theta is equal to again adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is AC. So here we can write cos 60 is equal to BC. Okay, BC divided by 10. So what is the value for cos 60? Yesterday only we did. Cos 60 is nothing but what? Half, no? So cos 60 is nothing but here half BC by 10. So here I am interested in BC, transpose to that BC over there. BC is equal to 10 by 2, that is equal to 5 meter. Okay, so this is what the answer. So here option is what? Is option there? Yes, option A is the correct option, that is 5 meters. Okay, so draw the figure and then solve. You will get the correct answer. Write down this, copy this. Then write down next one. Write down next. From a point P on the ground, from a point P on the ground, comma, the angle of elevation to the top of a vertical pole, is 45 degrees if the height of the pole is 10 meters. If the height of the pole is 10 meters, comma, what is the distance of P? What is the distance of point P from the base of the pole? Base of the pole. Okay. Options are given. Okay, I will read out this question one more time. From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation to the top of vertical pole is 45 degrees. If the height of the pole is 10 meters, what is the distance of point P from the base of the pole? Okay. Options are given. First option 5 root 2 meter, 5 root 2 meter. B 10 root 2 meter. C 15 meters. C 15 meters. D 20 meters. D 20 meters. Okay. So read the question carefully. And angle of elevation, that means object making an angle from bottom to top, that is angle of elevation. Okay, so here according to the statements we can try to draw the diagram, and what are the given are there, that we can locate it. Okay, so here they are saying a point P on the ground. Okay, so here we can draw first ground. Okay, somewhere this point P is there. Okay, the P is on the ground, the angle of elevation, P is somewhere on the ground, they are saying ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the vertical pole. Chalo, they kept one pole over here. Okay, and vertical pole is 45. Okay, means from this top to this point P, it makes an angle 45. Okay, so here they are saying angle of elevation to the top of the vertical pole, means P is making an angle 45 degrees at the top of this tower. Okay, and if the height of the pole is 10 meters. Okay, 10 meter is the height, and they are asking here what is the distance of point P from the base of the pole. Means what? Again I have to calculate this distance. So I will take this QP, this Q, and this is R. I am interested in QP. Okay, so QP I want to find out. Just now we did the same question, but there was a ladder. So again here, but in that case, hypotenuse was given. Here we have the height of the pole. So here can we apply tan theta? Tan theta is opposite, that is QR upon QP. Okay. So here theta is nothing but 45 is equal to QR. QR is 10 and QP we want to find out. Okay, so QP is nothing but 10 divided by tan 45, that is equal, tan 45 is 1, so QP is also I am getting how much, 10 meter is the option there. No, option they gave 10 root 2, maybe that is only 10. Okay, so option, this is the correct answer. QP is a 10 meter. Maybe options are given wrong. Okay, this is correct. Copy this. Getting? So if try to understand what is the given quantities, okay, and what they are saying. So properly draw the diagram and try to find out the desired answer. Okay. Write down next question. Write down next question. Write down. An observer 1.6 meter. An observer 1.6 meter tall. An observer 1.6 meter tall is standing 20 meters away. It's standing 20 meters away from a tree. From a tree. Full stop. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of tree is 30 degrees. To the 30 degrees. What is the height of the tree? What is the height of the tree? I will repeat this. An observer 1.6 meter tall is standing 20 meters away from the tree. 20 meters away from the tree. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the tree is 30 degrees. What is the height of the tree? What is the height of the tree? Question mark. First option 5 meter, second 7 meter, third 10 meter, and last 20 meter. Okay, I'll repeat the option: 5 meter, 7 meter, 10 meter, and 20 meter. Okay, so here the question is that there was an observer. Okay, and observer's height is 1.6 meter tall. Okay, so we will try to draw the diagram. Whatever the given quantities are there, try to plot the diagram so that you can clear what we have to find out. Okay, so there is a ground. Okay, this is the ground, and here one observer is standing. Okay, and whose height is how much? 1.6 meter. Is it? Yeah, 1.6 meter, standing 20 meters away from the tree. Okay, somewhere here we have a tree. Okay, and this distance from tree to this person or this observer is 20 meter. This is given 20 meter. Okay, and they are saying what? The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the tree. Okay, so from his eyes means somewhere from the head. So this makes an angle. at the top is nothing but how much? 30. So here, can you, line of sight is actually here and he is making an angle at the top is 30. Okay, that means this angle is how much? 30 degrees. Can you getting how I am getting the angles over here? Okay, angle is 30, no? Yeah, it makes an angle 30. And they are asking what? They are asking this total height of the tree. Okay, so see, now this much part is already 1.6 meter, no? Because according to his line of sight, this is nothing but what? 1.6. So now I am interested in this height first. Okay, so if we take this as a triangle, so can we apply the formula and can we find out here? Yes, suppose this is the total height of the tree, okay, and here it is already 1.6. So remaining height is nothing but what? H minus 1.6, no? Can you getting my point? Okay. Now this total distance is 20. That means this distance is also 20 meter. Okay. Now we want to find out this height. So how can we find out? Can we apply here tan theta? So tan theta is nothing but opposite. Opposite means h minus 16 divided by adjacent, that is equal to 20. Now here we have a tan 30. So I substitute tan 30, h minus 16 divided by 20. Okay, find out here tan angle. Tan of angle 30 is how much? I don't know. Yesterday only we discussed, no? What is the angle value for tan theta or tan 30? Tan 30 is nothing but what? 1 by root 3. So I can write here 1 by root 3 is equal to h minus 16 divided by 20. Take a cross multiplication. 20 is equal to h minus 16 into root 3. Okay. So 20 is equal to root 3 multiply h root 3 minus 16 root 3. Okay. So here 20 and this 16 root 3 I will transpose here. It will become plus h root 3. Okay. Now here 3 I will transpose to that side. So h is equal to 20 plus 16 root 3 divided by what? Root 3 meter. Okay, this much is the height we are getting. Okay, but this option is not there, no? Correct? This option is there. Check. This is not there. Okay, so simplify this further. Okay, if you simplify, then you will get the answer over here. You will get approximate answer, not exact answer. So how to find out this? Now do rationalization here. 20 plus 16 root 3 upon root 3 into root 3 upon root 3. So here 20, I will multiply this root 3 inside the bracket. Root 3 plus 16, root 3 into root 3 is a 3 divided by 3. Okay, root 3 and root 3 is 3. So here I will divide this portion, means 20 root 3 by 3 plus 16 into 3 divided by 3. So these are get cancelled. Okay, and 20 root 3. Root 3 is nothing but 1.71. Okay. Find out that 1.71 into 20 divided by 3, and that you can add with 16. Check how much is the answer you will get. The value of root 3. Root 3 is not mentioned. Actually, answer is required up to here only, but they gave different options. So means I simplified. So this comes after doing multiplication. 1.71 into 20 by 3 is nothing but 11.5. 11.53 plus 16. Okay, that means 17.53 meter. So find out the approximate answer, that is equal to, I think 20 meters is there, no? Correct. So it will go up to 20 meters. So approximately it goes to 20 meters. Write down next question. Okay, write down the next question. So here, next question, the length of the shadow of a tower, the length of shadow of tower on the ground, on the plain ground, on the plain ground is root 3, is root 3, is root 3, is the height of the tower, is height of the tower, full stop. The angle of elevation of a sun, the angle of elevation of the sun is, options are given, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. I'll repeat, the length of the shadow of a tower on the plain ground is root 3, is height of the tower. The angle of elevation of the sun, options are given, 45, 30, 60 and 90. Okay, so length of the shadow of the tower on the ground is root 3. Okay, so root 3 is the height of tower. So very important, this is what, suppose I will try to draw the diagram. Okay, and then we can find out. It will be different question is there. See, for 1 mark also there is lots of calculations are there. Okay, so here we have one ground. Okay, and they gave one building or pole something. Okay, so here tower is given. Okay, the tower is having height h, and it casts a shadow, and this shadow is how much, root, root 3 is height of the tower. So root 3 into h. Okay, they are saying the shadow is root 3 times of the given height, and here we have to calculate the angle made by the sun, okay, to the ground. So that we have to find out. Getting this? So here we have to find out the angle of elevation, okay, of the sun is. So here the height of the then we have to find out this part also, very important. This is an angle of elevation. So suppose if I am naming it as a ABC. Okay, so I want to find out angle theta. I know base and I know the height. So can I apply here tan theta? So tan theta is nothing but what? The opposite by adjacent, that is root 3 times of h. So this h and h get cancelled, and I will get 1 by root 3. So tan 1 by root 3 is when theta is equal to 30. That's it. This is the answer. Getting this? So that's what yesterday I told you. Learn the angle values. They are very, very important. So here option is 30 degrees. That means here correct option is B. Correct option is B. copy this. Write down next question. Write down next question. I hope everyone understood this question. Chalo, write down next one. The ratio of the length of TV tower. The ratio of the length of TV tower and its shadow is √3:1. √3:1. Full stop. The angle of elevation of the sun is. The angle of elevation of the sun is first option 30 degree. First option 30 degrees. B 45 degrees. C 60 degrees. D 90 degrees. The ratio, I will repeat this question. The ratio of the length of TV tower and its shadow is √3:1. The angle of elevation of the sun is 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay. So now here ratio is given. What ratio given? The height of the TV tower and its shadow. Okay, that is what the ratio is given here. So we have to find out the angle of elevation. Okay, so start calculating this. Can you able to draw the diagram? Okay, so here same again. Here we have a tower. Okay, this is tower is having height x. I am taking height is as a h. Sorry, I will take height as a h, and it casts a shadow. This tower casts a shadow, and this I am taking it as a x. And what they are saying, height of the tower is to the shadow x is equal to how much given? 1 is to √3, no? Yeah, sorry, √3:1. Okay, they are giving √3:1. That is h by x is nothing but √3/1. This is given, and we have to find out the angle of elevation. So here we can again apply tan theta. Tan theta is opposite, that is AC by AB, and AC is nothing but h by x, that is nothing but √3/1. So when tan theta is √3, so tan theta is equal to √3, that is theta is equal to how much here? 60 degree. Okay, so option which one is correct? Yeah, C is the correct option. Getting this? C is the correct option. Okay, so everyone copied this. Okay, now write down next question. The next question is very important. Okay, make IMP. Mostly students are making a mistakes while solving this problem. Okay, so write down that question. A pole is broken by a storm of wind. A pole is broken by a storm. A pole is broken by the storm of wind and its top struck and its top struck the ground at an angle of 45 degrees at an angle of 45 degrees and at a distance of 25 meter and at a distance of 25 meter from the foot of the pole, full stop. The height of the pole before it was broken was, and they gave question mark. Okay, so I will repeat this question. A pole is broken by a storm of a wind and its top struck the ground at an angle of 45 and at a distance of 25 meter from the foot of the pole. Full stop. The height of the pole before it was broken was. Okay, and options are given. Write down the options. First option, 25 root 2 meter. 25 root 2 meter. B 25 inside the bracket 1 plus root 2 meter. B 25 inside the bracket 1 plus root 2 meter. C 20 root 3. C 20 root 3 and D 25 root 3. 25 root 3 divided by 3. Okay, I will repeat the options. 25 root 2, 25 inside the bracket 1 plus root 2, C 20 root 3, D 25 by root 3 meter. Okay, these are the options. So same question is there also in the textbook, but many times students are making a mistakes in this kind of problems. Okay, so try to focus on here. Okay, and try to learn what is given and what we have to find out. Okay, so here we have, this is the ground and this is what the tree. This is what a tall tree is kept. Okay, and this tall tree means tall tree is AB. And now what happened? Storm came, and because of that this tree is what get broken. Okay, it is broken from the point C and this BC part touches to the ground. This BC point touches to the ground and that point I will take it as O. Okay, and that makes an angle 45 degrees. I think, yes, it makes an angle 45 degrees. So here whatever the height of BC is there, okay, same height of that OC. Very important. Okay, because this BC is a part of tree and that part of tree. So initially this was like this. I will show you with the, yeah. We have this big tree. Okay, and after cutting down it touches this part. So whatever the BC is there, same OC we have. Okay, so can you getting up to here? So suppose if we take this AC as a X, then BC you can take it as a Y. So BC and OC are also becomes what? Y. Can you getting this? Okay, so can you apply here this? I know only this 45 degrees. Apart from nothing is given, no information. Yeah, and the distance of 25 meter from the foot of the pole means this OA is given 25 meter. This is given 25. So if can we take in triangle OAC. Can you apply here? Tan theta. Tan theta is opposite. Opposite is AC upon adjacent is OA. So here you can write tan 45 is equal to AC is the x and OA is nothing but 25. So tan 45 is 1. So x by 25. So x is equal to 25 meter. So x I got 25. But that is not my answer, no. My answer, when I will get a complete answer when I add x with y. Then I want to find out the value for y also. Okay, so y, how can you calculate? Y is nothing but what? A calculation of hypotenuse. This x, so now I got 25, no? Okay, now can you again apply here? Tan, not tan. Can you apply here sin theta? So sin theta is nothing but what? Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So here you can write AC by OC. So here sin 45 is equal to AC is 25 and this OC we have to find out. So I will transpose OC over here and this is 25 and sin 45 is divided here. So what is the value for sin 45? Does anyone knows the value? Sin 45 is how much? 1 by root 2, no? Correct? So 1 by root 2, 25 upon 1 by root 2, it is get reciprocal 25 into root 2. So this OC is nothing but what? Your y. So I want to find out total height of the tree is nothing but x plus y, that is 25 plus 25 root 2. So I will take 25 common, 1 plus root 2 meter. This is what the height of the tree. So total height, which option is there? Yeah, option B is the correct option. Okay, so copy this. So be careful while solving this kind of numericals. Don't make any mistakes. So write down. Okay, copy this fast. I will give you some 30 seconds. Okay, copy. Chalo, write down next question. A ladder is lying or resting. Write down next question. A ladder is lying or resting on 10-meter height. On 10-meter height. 10-meter high wall. 10-meter high wall. Full stop. If it makes an angle 60 degree, if it makes an angle 60 degree with horizontal, then the distance between foot of ladder, then the distance between foot of ladder and wall is, foot of ladder and wall is, first option 10 by root 3, first option 10 by root 3 meter, Second option 20 upon 3 root 3 meter. C 10 root 3 meter. C 10 root 3 meter. D 20 root 3 meter. D 20 root 3 meter. Okay. So this you have to solve as a homework. Just now we did, I think second or third question, same question we did. So solve this as a homework. Write down next question. Write down next question. A minar is 800-meter high. A minar, M-I-N-A-R. A minar is 800-meter high. 800-meter high from sea surface. From sea surface. Full stop. A guard sees a yacht of. A guard sees a yacht of enemy. Yacht of enemy from minar. From minar, comma, which makes an angle. Which makes an angle of depression. Angle of depression is 60 degrees. Angle of depression 60 degrees. Full stop. Find the distance between. Find the distance between yacht and foot of the minar. Find the distance between yacht and foot of the minar. Okay. So this is also same as that of ladder, only the things are changed. Okay, instead of wall they took here minar, and instead of that ladder they took here the yacht. So first try to draw the diagram, and here new concept came, that is the angle of depression. So angle of depression is nothing but what? Measurement of the angle from top to bottom. Okay, and elevation is nothing from what? Bottom to top. Getting? So here according to this question I will try to draw the diagram. That minar is at the surface of this on this surface. This is minar, and this minar is having how much? 800 meter. Okay, and from the top here the observer observe some yacht. Okay, ऐसा कुछ एक yacht है. Okay, ये yacht है something, and he observed from here, from top to this point he observed that. Okay, so they are saying angle of depression. So whenever the person is at certain height, then its line of sight is this. Okay, with this line of sight it makes an angle. How much is the angle they are saying? 60 meter. Okay, 60 degrees. It makes an angle 60 degrees. So if it makes an angle 60 degree here, then this angle is also 60, no? Because this forms what? A Z here, and this Z is nothing but what? Alternate interior angle. So if angle of depression is there, then we will get the angle of elevation, and this is what your 90 degree. So 800 meter tall, and they are asking us the distance from yacht and foot of the minar. This is the foot of the minar, and here the yacht is there. So this total distance I have to calculate here. Okay, so can you calculate here? It's easy, no? How to calculate this? You can apply tan, no? Tan theta, because we know opposite and hypotenuse we have to calculate. So here if you take this as a B and C, so tan theta is nothing but dA by, we will get AC. So here we have tan 60, dA is 800 divided by AC. So AC is equal to 800 divided by tan 60. What is the value for tan 60? Tan 60 is nothing but what? Root 3, no? Correct? So here we will get 800 root 3 meter. is the answer. Getting this is the option there. Yeah, root 100, 800 by root 3. The option C is the correct option. Okay, copy this. Can you all getting? Okay, copy this. I hope you all are getting these questions. So copied. So write down the next question. Write down next question. A thread of kite is 120 meter long. A thread of kite is 120 meter long and it is making 30 degrees angular elevation. A thread of kite is 120 meter long and it is making 30 degree angular elevation. 30 degrees angular elevation with the ground. What is the height of the kite? What is the height of the kite? The options are given: 60 meter, B 180 meter, C 80 meter, D 160 meter. D 160 meter. Okay. So this you can do it as a homework. Okay. Now next one, write down next question. The angle of depression of a car. The angle of depression of car parked on the road. From the top of 150 meter high tower. 150 meter high tower is 30 degrees. Is 30 degrees. We'll stop. The distance of the car. The distance of the car from the tower. In meters is first option 50 root 3, B 150 root 3, C 150 root 2 and D is 75 meter. Okay, so I'll repeat this entire question. The angle of depression of a car parked on the road from the top of 150 meter high tower is 30 degrees. The distance of the car from the tower in meters is 50 root 3, 150 root 3, 150 root 2 and 75 meter. Okay. So here angle of depression of the car parked, okay, on the road from the top of the 150 meter high tower. So try to draw the diagram first. So same question, but here scenario situations are different. Okay, so here you can draw ground over here. Okay, this is what one tall building is given, and this tall building is how much in height? 150 meter. 150 meter, and there is a car parking. Here car is one park, and from this person is somewhere observing from here. So the line of sight is here, but the car parking at the ground. So this angle of depression, this angle of depression is given how much? 30 degrees. Okay, so internally this angle is also 30 degrees. Okay, we got this much. Then what they are asking? Here they are asking find the height at which, find the distance of the car from the tower. Okay, this distance you have to find out. Find out and tell me the answer. Okay, now you understood. We did many, no? So find out this answer and someone can type. Yes, what is the answer? Someone got the answer. Can someone type? How much? 50. 150 root 3. 150 root 3. Yes, Hazra, correct. Yes, correct. Others got the answer? Yes, yes, correct, correct, Hazra. Yes. Others are sleeping. Correct. So here you can, I want to find out this, then I can write here tan 30. Tan 30 means opposite 150 upon d. So d is equal to 150 divided by root, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So that is equal to 150 root 3 meter. Okay. So copy this. All others are sleeping, correct? Apart from Azra, everyone is sleeping. Now next. Write down, this is little bit different question. A ladder 15 meter long a ladder 15 meter long just reaches the top of the vertical pole. Just top of the vertical pole. Full stop. If the ladder makes an angle if ladder makes an angle 60 degree with the pole, 60 degree with the pole, calculate the height of the pole. Calculate the height of the pole. Okay? Try to draw the diagram. Check how you can able to do this. And and if someone is getting answer, just let me know. They mentioned here this is for 2 mark question, so no options are given. This is what the ground, this is the tree, a wall is something, and they kept a ladder like this, okay, and ladder makes an angle here 60 to the pole, okay, to the wall, not to the ground. Read whatever the sentences are given, it's very important. Ladder makes an angle with the top of the pole, that's what this is, angle 60, okay, and ladder height is how much? 15 meter. Ladder height is 15 meter, and what we have to calculate? The height of the pole, okay, we have to calculate height of the pole. You can take this as A, B and C. So can I do one operation here? Check. This is 90, this is 60, that means this is 30, okay, and if I apply here sin 30 opposite by hypotenuse 50, so this will become half is equal to AB by 50. So AB is nothing but how much? We'll get 15 by 2 meter. Okay, 15 by 2 meter. The option is given 15. No, on option no. The 15 by 2 is nothing but 7.5 meter. Is the height of this tower. Getting? So if we take 60, then suppose if we are not taking 30, if you want 60, then again you can apply sine, then you will get base BC, and again once you get the base BC, then you have to go for tan, then from that tan you will get the height. So double times we have to apply the trigonometric ratio. So here as one angle is 90, another is 60, then third will automatically get 30. Okay, so we will get the answer 7.5 meter. Okay, I am trying to cover all the varieties. Write down next question. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower of the top of the tower from point A on the ground is 30 degrees. On the ground is 30 degrees. Full stop. On moving the distance of 20 meter. Towards the foot of the tower. Comma. The angle of elevation increases to 60 degrees. Full stop. Find the height of the tower. Okay, I'll repeat. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from point A on the ground is 30 degrees. On moving the distance of 20 meter towards the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation increases to 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. Okay. So can you try to draw the diagram? Try this. So we are interested in the calculation of the height of the tower. So here we have the ground and there is a tower and we are taking this height of the tower is h. Okay. So its angle of elevation, what they are saying? Yeah, at the point A. Okay, they took point A is here. A is this is the height of the tower. Afterwards we can name it whatever the names they gave, that we can do first. So when it makes an angle of elevation at point A is 30 degree. Okay, this 30 degree and this A is now moving towards the tower and it reaches to point B, and at the point B it makes an angle of elevation. Means angle of elevation is increases and this angle of elevation is given 60 degree. Getting this? Then find the height of the tower. This much information is there. Moving a distance 20. Okay. This A to B distance is also given 20 meter. 20 meter only, no? Yeah, 20 meter. This is 90. This I am taking B. Then this is CD. Okay. Getting up to here. Okay. So once you get, we are interested in height of the tower. So how to find out the height of the tower here? Yes, how can you find out the total height of the tower here? Yes, how can we? First, can we consider a triangle ADC? This AB is 20, then this, suppose this AC, total AC is a X and AB is 20, then BC is nothing but what? 20, X minus 20, no? Can you get it? If total AC is X and out of that AB is 20, so subtract 20 from X, then you will get the remaining distance, that is X minus 20. And now if I take a triangle ADC, if we take a triangle ADC, then you can apply the tan theta. So ADC tan theta is nothing but DC by AC. So tan theta is nothing but what here? Tan 30. AD is H and AC is nothing but X. So tan 30 is nothing but what? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to H by X. Therefore, H is equal to X by root 3 meter. So keep it this answer as it is. Okay. Now we can go for the triangle BDC. BDC. This triangle we can go. So if we go here, then again we can apply tan theta. So tan theta is nothing but what? Opposite, that is DC by adjacent is BC. So here tan 60 is equal to DC is a H and BC is a X minus 20. Can you getting this? Now tan 60 is nothing but root 3. So H is nothing but what we have? X by root 3. So you can write X upon root 3 into bracket X minus 20. Can you get in this? Now take a cross multiplication. Root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3. Inside the bracket X minus 20 is equal to X. So here 3 root 3 into 3. X minus 20 is equal to X. So 3x minus 60 is equal to X. So minus 60 is equal to X minus 3x. that is minus 2x. Minus 2x minus 60, minus minus get cancelled. So x is equal to how much? We will get it as 30. Okay, x we got 30. But I am not interested in 30. Okay, I am not interested in x. I am interested in height. Okay, so once you get x is equal to 30, substitute here. H is equal to, I have x by root 3. So that is nothing but 30 by root 3 meter, or we can do the rationalization 30 into root 3 upon root 3 into root 3. So here 30 root 3 divided by 3, that is nothing but 10 root 3 meter is the answer. Okay. So like that we have to do procedure. This is 3-mark question. Write down this. Answer is 10 root 3 meter. Can you get in? Okay. So read the question carefully. Try to draw the diagram. Okay. Finished? Everyone copied? Write down next question. Write down next question. I hope everyone is copied. So write down next. The angle of elevation of the tops of two vertical. The angles of elevation. The angles of elevation of the tops of two vertical towers. Of two vertical towers as seen from the middle, as seen from the middle point, as seen from the middle point of the lines joining the foot of the tower. Lines joining the foot of the towers are 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. 45 degrees and 60 degrees. Find the ratio of the heights of the tower. Find the ratio of the height of the towers. Okay, I will repeat this. The angles of elevation of the tops of two vertical towers as seen from the middle point of the lines joining the foot of the towers are 45 degrees and 60 degrees. 45 degrees and 60 degrees. Full stop. Find the ratio of the height. Find the ratio of the height of the tower. So can anyone solve this? Try to draw the diagram. Here angle of elevation of the two vertical towers are given. Okay, from the middle point of the line joining the foot of the tower. Okay, and angles of elevations are given 45 and 60 degrees. Find the ratio of the height of the towers. Okay, so here at the middle point of the lines of joining, that is very important hint is given in the question. So I will try to solve this and you can verify the answers with me if you know how to solve. Okay, so here this is what the ground, and here the tower, one tower is here, another tower is somewhere here, and suppose this is the middle point, then the angle of elevation of this tower here, I think how much is given, 60 and 45. So I will take this as a 60 and this they took it as 45. So now I name it A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so this is height h1, this is height h2. They are asking us to take the ratio h1 by h2. This ratio we have to find out. So they are saying C is the midpoint. That means here we can write BC is equal to CD. Both the line segments are same because their angle of elevation is meeting at the midpoint of the line joining. Okay, so that's what C is a common point and the length of BC and CD are same here. Okay, and suppose if I take here triangle, if I consider triangle ABC, then if I apply here tan 60, okay, tan 60 is nothing but what here, AB by BC. AB is nothing but h1, BC we have to find, BC keep it as it is, so here tan 60. So I will write tan 60, or I can obtain the value for h1, height 1 is nothing but what, BC into tan of, BC into tan of 60. Okay, and similarly if we consider triangle DCE, okay, so here again you can apply tan 45, okay, tan 45 opposite, that is H2 and this base is CD, okay, so H2 is nothing but what, CD into tan 45, okay. So I got this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. Say I want to take a ratio, that means can I write 1 divided by 2. So H1 is nothing but BC tan 60 and upon H2 is nothing but CD tan 45. Okay, so BC and CD is get cancelled. Okay, and tan 60 is nothing but what, root 3 and tan 45 is 1. So H1 by H2 is nothing but root 3 by 1. So answer is root 3 by 1. This is the answer. The ratio of the two heights of the tower, root 3 is to root 1. Getting this? Write down one more question. Okay, everyone is getting the calculations. Here once you understood the concept, then calculations are very easy. The thing is that whatever the given things are there, that you must have to plot. Then only you will get the answer. Write down next question. From point P on the ground, from a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation, of the top of 10-meter tall building. 10-meter tall building. 10-meter tall building and a helicopter hovering over the top. Hovering, H-O-V-E-R-I-N-G, hovering over the top of the building. Top of the building are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. 30 degrees to 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Full stop. Find the height of the helicopter. Find the height of the helicopter above the ground. Above the ground. I'll repeat this question. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of 10-meter tall building and helicopter hovering over the top of building are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Find the height of the helicopter above the ground. Okay, so we have to find out the height of the helicopter which is from the ground. Means we have to find out at what height this helicopter is from the ground. That we have to find out. So hovering means what? Hovering means it is changes. Okay, means if it is certain, suppose it is at certain height, then again it is going to the certain height. So whenever it reaches to different height, its make an angle to that point is also different. Okay, that is the meaning of hovering over here. So according to this, we will try to make a diagram so that we are becoming more clear. So they are saying here point P on the ground. Okay, so here we have one ground. Okay, and point suppose P I am taking over here. Then they are saying then there is a 10-meter building is there. Okay, this is what 10-meter tall building is there, and a helicopter hovering over the top of the building is 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Means initially it is here. Okay, initially it is here, then it comes somewhere here. Okay, now that helicopter, I will take this helicopter here, and next it will reach somewhere over here. So whenever it reaches here, it makes a different angle over here. Okay, so here this initially at the top of the tower it makes an angle 30, and when it reaches to certain height, then it makes an angle 60 degrees. Okay, so suppose this I am taking A and this as a B, so it reaches or it covers certain height H. Okay, and then here with B angle of elevation is 60, and with angle A angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Okay, so we are interested in the what they are asking. They are asking here the height, how much height from the ground this helicopter is. Okay, so here we will try to find out the answers over here. So I am interested in H. Once I get H, I will add 10 into that, then I will get total height from the ground where that helicopter is. Okay, that I will get. So now here find out first this distance P2. Suppose this is I am taking C. Suppose this distance I am taking it as a Y. Okay, so consider here triangle APC. APC. So there you can apply tan 30. Tan 30, this is 90 degree. Tan 30 is nothing but what? Opposite by adjacent, that is y. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to 10 upon y. So y is nothing but what? 10 root 3 meter. Y I am getting 10 root 3 meter. Okay. Then after that, this once you get y is equal to 10 root 3. So now we are interested in this ABC. So consider here triangle PBC. So PBC, again you can apply tan 60. Tan 60 is opposite. Opposite means this entire thing. That means 10 plus h. Don't take only h. It's a total height because we are taking this big triangle, and in this big triangle total height from the ground is 10 plus h. So 10 plus h upon adjacent is how much? 10 root 3. So tan 60 is root 3 is equal to 10 plus h upon 10 root 3. So you can transpose to this side. So here root 3 into 10 root 3 is equal to 10 plus h. So 3 into root 3 into root 3 is a 3. 3 into 10 is nothing but 30 is equal to 10 plus h. So h I am getting 30 minus 10, that is nothing but 20 meter. Okay, h I am getting 20, but that is not the answer. We want here this 10 is also there. So h is from the ground. From the ground we can write it is 10 plus 20, that is equal to 30 meter. So that helicopter is 30 meter above the ground. Okay, this is the height from the ground. Can you getting this? Okay, so write down one question. From a point, can everyone is getting these questions? These all are very, very important questions. Write down next question. From a point 375 meter, from a point 375 meter away from the foot of the tower, away from the foot of the tower, comma, the top of the tower is observed, the top of the tower is observed at an angle of elevation, at an angle of elevation is elevation of 45 degrees, then find the height of the tower, okay. I'll repeat. From the point 375 meter away from the foot of the tower, the top of the tower is observed at an angle of elevation of 45 degrees, then find the height of the tower, okay. This is also homework question, so you can do this question as a homework, and those who are not yet copied the answer from the board, they can copy this, okay. So with this I will end this session, and today we can meet. Okay, copy this. Is everyone copied? Finished? Can I end this session? So I will end this session. Thank you for joining.